we kick off today with Pet Perspectives with Dr. Norman with the Ada Animal Hospital. And as the spring turns to summer, we will surely be taking our furry friends into the great outdoors to explore Idaho's wilderness. But one of the big fears is that they get too ambitious and they get lost. So we're joined by Dr. Jenny Norman from Ada Animal Hospital to tell us what we can do to help prevent this. Because that's sad.
It is, and it's kind of the, spring is here in the veterinary world when all of a sudden you get the alerts of animals missing. It's an unfortunate thing we see every year. So I do want to talk about that today.
Yes.
So we can keep being reunited with our pets.
Yeah, and it's about being proactive and kind of preventing the potential of this. All right, so what are some of the steps we can take?
So biggest step is I cannot encourage people enough to microchip your pets. Microchips, they're very, very tiny. They go right under the skin. So they're always attached to your pet. They're always attached to you. You can take a collar off, a collar can get loose, but microchipping, it ties your information to your pet. So I always push and encourage for that. That's one of the best preventative things you can do.
And most animal hospitals, shelters, they have the wand that they can slide over.
So, yep, I brought it today, so I can kind of show. Yep, it's a very, very simple process. The microchip goes under the skin. I mean, really just like getting a vaccine. And as you can see, Rocco's got all this fluffy skin, so they do really well with it.
They have plenty of space back there.
Plenty of space.
Like you said, same as vaccine, so it's not additional pain. You don't have to worry about that harming your pet at all.
Not at all. And then every vet, hospital, shelter will have, there's different wands, different scanners. Get turned on. And then see, immediately.
Wow, that was so easy too. That was like instantly.
Yep. No pain to them, nothing. Their number comes up, and then there's national databases that number's registered to him. My personal contact information's attached to it. So should he ever get lost, always a way to get back home.
Okay, so this is obviously something we do in dogs. Is this something that's also smart for cats?
It's smart for cats too. Yep, any animal you can do it. Cats, dogs. I have microchipped tortoises before and rabbits even as well. So there's ways to do this for pretty much any animal, any of your pets if we're worried about them escaping.
So let's say someone goes camping and their Labrador Retriever has gone missing.
Yes.
What do they do?
So first thing to do is, kind of first survey the area. What's your normal hiking routine? What's your normal walking path? Most animals, most dogs, they love their routine. They're gonna go down that trail that you go every summer. They have a great memory. So searching for that. Next thing to do, call your shelters, call or email your shelters or local veterinarians. Send pictures of your pet so that we can be on the alert too of if someone brings in oh, I just found this lab. We're going to scan it. We're going to make sure we get them reunited.
So let's say you're camping in Stanley, Idaho. Then you want to notify maybe the veterinarian in Stanley.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That your dog may be out in the wilderness, might show up at someone's ranch or home or in town or at the campsite.
Exactly.
What about maybe contacting the person that manages that campground?
That'd be a great idea.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. So think local, wherever you are at.
Exactly.
All right.
And then to branch out from local, social media. I mean, we have that now. Use Facebook, use Nextdoor, contact locally so everyone can be on the alert, but spread that message, share pictures, keep up on it. I mean, Idaho, we all love our pets here. Everyone wants to get their pets back to their real people.
Absolutely, absolutely. I actually have a story from when I was a kid. We went camping and we had a poodle who loved to hunt, believe it or not, right? Wow. People don't realize that poodles are actually hunting dogs.
They are, they're working.
Yep. And Nikki got lost and we were devastated, and no joke, she showed up at our house a month later.
I believe it.
Yeah, she walked her way back from the foothills to our home, which was incredible. But don't count on that, okay?
No,
make sure you microchip. Yes. What about if a pet gets out like just from the gate, right? Because it's spring and summer, you're already seeing animals just kind of getting out because it's springtime.
Exactly. We're outdoors, they're outdoors, you're letting them out.
The springtime, which is, animals are in heat sometimes.
Yeah, and they're out there, they're looking and searching.
Yes, wanting to wander.
Exactly. So again, using social media, contacting local vet groups, your next door neighbors, homeowners association, but putting out some of their favorite things, especially cats, this can work really well for. If they have a bed, a dish that they normally feed them in, things that have their scent, put those outside, put them outside so it can help remind them and they can sense it and get back home to you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're
That's
smart.
a great idea. They are smart.
They're smart,
right?
and that smell for all of our critters, I mean, they do so much better than us. So
And
putting things,
they miss you too.
they do.
Yeah.
They do. They love their homes, you know, so they want to be home in their comfy beds as well.
Yes. Okay. Dr. Norman, we greatly appreciate it. Where can people go so they can learn more information and make sure that they have their pets' wellness first and foremost by coming to you?
idaho-today.com, you can get all of our information there. And we're encouraging microchipping, so give us a call, contact us. Let's get your pets safe and protected.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Great job, Rocco. As always, he's our Idaho
always.
Today mascot. Look at him. He is such a trooper. All right. We'll be celebrating Mother's Day all week, or actually we have been celebrating it all week right here on Idaho Today, and we have a wonderful event that you're going to want to attend coming up after the break.